Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. And I've pretty much played offline to cheat so that we can have at least a good chance of getting everything done in this second episode for this recording session. I don't want to go 3 episodes, I want to try and limit that. Plus, there's really not a lot to talk about, and really not a lot to do. So we need to get 1 victory with the Warlock, and then 2 victories between the Rogue and Warrior. So let's start with the Warlock, and finish this up. I've had a pretty good run between the last episode and the timing and playing offline, so it shouldn't, unless my luck changes, which it might, we shouldn't have any real trouble, and we can be done in 2 episodes, which is fine. I am well past the point where I'm at a risk of, oh, I'm gonna run low on Hearthstone episodes, and I've pretty much given up on trying to keep things in order in that fashion. Recording just doesn't work that way and it just won't work in the way that I can have like a day's worth of recordings for 1 game, which may be 12 episodes, 12 videos, 12 5 gigabyte files, so 60 gigabytes for 1 game, then 60 gigabytes for the next game, 60 gigabytes for the 3rd game. That's a lot of gigabytes going on there.
I greet you.
So you're talking 180 gigabytes potentially that I might need before on every 3rd day I would get around to uploading all of those videos and trying to get them in order, so Monday's videos would all be together and Tuesday's videos and Wednesday's videos would all be together for the different series. And I'm certainly not going to play a game for 1 episode's length, then go to the next game and just jump back and forth and back and forth. That's would be far too annoying. So as far as me recording and uploading things, I've just started to put, when I do a day's worth of work, I'll put a day's worth of videos together. On the Telltale games in particular, since I know the story base, since I know eventually I will get to the end, I can just do the whole series as 1 big group. You can do that with short games. Once I start getting back into more episodic things that are definitely going to go on longer for the long haul, I may go back to trying to keep things closer. I certainly do have a problem where I have to go back 10 pages on my YouTube video manager to see the videos that are getting released today. And so if a mistake is made, which I'm sure they have been made, it's close to impossible to find it and go back and fix it. Most of the time mistakes will just go unnoticed. If you see a mistake, put it in the comments. If you see spelling or typing errors, that really does, I suspect it probably does affect me on YouTube if I misspell things or inconsistently spell things or grammatically capitalize things wrong. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this guy out. Looks like I'm gonna lose this one. I totally wish I had folders or some other system. I'm hoping with YouTube's new initiative to do a gaming only YouTube. If I get invited into that, if I can go into that without losing all of my videos now, I would hope that they realize that things will be very much serialized and update their interface accordingly to that. But there was a lot of non-gaming related things in YouTube that could benefit from being serialized. Just the fact that we don't have a series tag is really weird. You know what they would really do well with if YouTube. There is a guy who makes a program called Comic Rack, and it's a library manager for digital comics, comic books, and in it he has been very receptive and helpful for people to have more and more fields to label things. So for comic books, you would have like the title, the writer, the inker, the penciler, the artist, the cover artist versus the regular artist. There's a lot of things there. The tags for the characters that appear in that comic book, a series name, if, for instance, they name that specific title different, but it's supposed to be in a series. For instance, Batman and Robin for a long time recently would call himself Batman and then some new character, because every issue he would meet up with somebody else while Robin was supposed to be dead, or was actually dead. And so they couldn't call it Batman and Robin, but it was still the Batman and Robin series and continued the story. So while it might be called Batman and Catwoman for 1 month, if you put that as the title, it wouldn't line up. Anyways, my point is there's about 100 different places where you can tag, sort, filter things as obsessively as practically any comic book fan could want. And if they could get the creator of that program to work on the back end of YouTube, oh, it would be so much better. He is a very good programmer in my opinion, and he would definitely bring light to the dark tunnel that is YouTube. Oh yeah, he could fix so much. He would be the programmer I would want. And I'm sure there's probably hundreds of other programmers that, if they just send the call out and ask people to help them fix these things, or if they just listen to people, if they could have a customer service, period, and listen to people's recommendations even a little bit, it would be very much helpful to fix the problem of the YouTube uploads. YouTube is just such a nightmare, and the only way I could see myself fixing it is if I made a different channel for every series and then had multiple account channels. But if you do something like that, then you're falling completely out of the system of YouTube. The number of views you would get for one channel doesn't get your other channels more views. So the whole system would fall apart, and you would never grow as a YouTuber doing that. Of course, I also have to make the thought that at a certain point I need to slow down on the number of videos and need to improve the quality. Instead of having 12 videos in one day's worth of recording, maybe I have at most 3 videos in one day's worth of recording, because it took me 12 hours to edit and fix all of the things that I would like to edit and fix. But really, personally, don't want to edit or fix any of those things. And I want to spend time away from the game. And if I'm spending time editing game footage, that's time away from the game. That means it takes longer to do it. If I was spending time to edit The Witcher 3, I would not be anywhere close to where I am on The Witcher 3. I would have probably played only like 50 hours instead of 125 plus hours. So what's the point of having really good looking Witcher 3 footage when it would be very late and it would let's see. It would be very late and it would take forever to people wouldn't watch it because it's late. I think if I've learned anything, which arguably I haven't about YouTube, it's that people want things as soon as possible. That the quality can be pretty low if it's early. And there's always the hope that if I run out of games to play, maybe at some future point I would go back and fix things. So how do we want to do this? If I play this, and then this, and then take two of these guys, take this out, and we'll take this and hit the face. There we go. That looks good. So now he has to use this to kill this unless he can play a card. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's play this.
Mind if I roll need?
Here we go.
None may challenge the living.
Major Domo Execulus. What are you gonna choose to do now? He has 10, 11, 13. He has enough to win right now. Darn it! Darn it, darn your leg. Hopefully he doesn't see that.
Back to work.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
Come on, don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see that you're going to win. Well, that's pretty pathetic considering somebody is spectating. Well, let's continue and see if we can get one more victory. The one thought I have been having with Hearthstone is that perhaps I should, not with Hearthstone, but with recording in general. My thought is perhaps I should go shorter. And I've said yes, go shorter.
Shall be mine.
But it's a delicate decision each time. If I'd gone shorter, like 30 minutes episodes in The Witcher 3, it would have only made that series longer. Way too long, really. But if I'd gone shorter in some other series, I would have lengthened it. A lot has changed. Now that I have games, going long on long games is not really a problem. And I'll probably I probably should have gone even longer, oddly enough, as far as Witcher 3, done maybe an hour and a half to 2 hour videos. But then I have less views. People are less likely to watch it. The whole YouTube system is designed to have shorter things. So I would definitely benefit myself if I took the opportunity to kill this guy. If I had made them 30 minutes, I guess I kinda need to, don't I? Don't I need to just, even on games like The Witcher 3, make them 30 minutes long? Try to break things up, have them have a better chance of going through it. Particularly in The Witcher 3's case, I should have just done one storyline and that was it. Like one side quest, or one story, and really use that.
I can ease your pain.
Let's see. How can we do this? Let's kill this guy this way. Yeah. But if I stick to just one story, I should probably stick to one storyline and keep it 30 minutes, would be the thing. And then just, if I want to pump out 2 episodes a day, pump out 2 episodes a day, but then that gets into a whole mess. Decisions have to be made, and I think for a thing like Witcher 3, sticking to one storyline is a good thing, but making it shorter, having 2 episodes a day, makes no sense. Come on. Even if I had a million fans,
many options.
how many of them, those million, are really gonna want to watch 2 episodes back to back? Do they need breaks? It's a YouTube video. You can hit pause whenever you feel like it.
Marks the spot.
Choose soon.
And the only reason why I'm saying I would want to break it into 30-minute things is to put more ads into it, to try to get more revenue, which has to be an issue, and I wish it didn't have to be an issue. But right now it does, because that's just the way things are going. Alright, now if this one attacks me with this, it won't work. So let's just go ahead and end our turn now. The real thing is that even if you go long enough, YouTube would let you put more breaks in the middle, but I don't want to do that. I find that super annoying, and if I find it personally super annoying that somebody would put an ad in the middle of their episode, me cutting episodes in half to secretly put another ad in it is just as annoying.
The gates are open.
So, pretty much what I'm saying is, I am going to, for a lot of series, try to stick closer to 30 minutes. But for a long series, or a series where the gameplay just doesn't really work that way, I'm not. Plants vs. Zombies is kind of a good example of that, where I did 5 levels that just however long they took, but we the episode, and that usually was about 30 minutes. I could have certainly done on Plants vs. Zombies just one level and it been like a 5 or 15 minute thing. That seems too short. That's really the problem. The problem is it takes me way too long to get into a game. Usually a minute to 2 minutes before you get into the gameplay, which I'm sure loses me some viewers. And then it takes me 2 to 3 minutes to wrap up each episode. So you're talking 5 minutes right there of just housekeeping instead of actual gameplay. So doing a 15-minute recording might only be 10 minutes of actual gameplay, and that's too short. There's no point. There's no point. I think YouTube needs to adjust their system a little bit. I seriously doubt it is for every second they're watching, that is technically 1 second of views, because then I would have tens of thousands of views compared to other people. But it's weighted some way. They're probably always adjusting it, trying to get as best as they can. Let's see.
Running a program for the gnomes.
Might pull off a victory here. Good. The only real way to tell would be to say if I had a series and then I combined every single episode of the series into one long video and see which one of those, before they either got any views, would come up first. But it's impossible to tell. It's totally impossible to look that up and figure it out. So, more and more it becomes, I'm gonna stay the course unless somebody in the comments puts some really well thought out argument not to stay the course. I think I am doing right. I think that this is the right move. Alright, there we go. There's 120 gold. Why couldn't the spectator have seen that? So we're at 4560 now. We only need 40 more gold. And we've got 60? Interesting. Interesting. So we need to get 2 victories with the warrior, I'm suspecting. And then we will be over our goal. I've been saying this whole time 4600 is the right number, so I'll stick at 4600. Argument could definitely be made that I should have another 150 on top of that to make it 4750. That way I could enter the arena a second time if I needed to. But I think 4600 is more than enough for now.
Job's done.
Can't play any of those cards. Let's see. I can play that, but I don't want to. So we'll play this in return. Still can't do anything. Darn it. Wow, warrior against warrior. Accomplishing nothing. So...
Try this!
What kinda sucks is now that I have a backlog of games, it's hard to make any kind of argument.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Let's see. I could do this to him, but I don't see a point. It's real hard to make the argument that I should buy a new independent game or buy any new game, really. We're pretty set for new games. The next big game on on our mind is
Back to work!
draw a card for each damaged thing. We'll do that. Alright, that works. Good. Yeah, buying new games. As far as the big ticket things, the next thing is Fallout 4. If I don't play Fallout 4, it's probably for the better. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would want me to, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. There's really no guarantee one way or the other. Let's put this here. Start attacking. Could do 1 damage to kill this one, but I don't want to. I want to save this up. See if I play Revenge and this, yeah, that'll clear the board.
I can take the hit.
So 1 damage to everybody. Let's clear the board. If we do 1 here and 1 here,
I wonder.
and this. Now we do this, and this, and end the turn. Nice. Think I got this. I think I got this. Now. Darn it.
War Chief!
Warrior against a warrior. Not doing so well. Play this.
May my ancestors
taunt, enrage, +3 attack. In turn. I think we still may be able to pull this off if we get lucky enough.
Ready to ride.
Battle detected.
Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it.
It's time for a little
Come on, if we do this and then this, we could have a... what is that? 9-6? 9-5 maybe? Just don't have an execute card. Or do that. That doesn't work either. Oh, this sucks. Draw a card. The good news is he's had this card.
Armor made to fit.
He's had this card since the beginning. Interesting. It must be a pretty useless card. He hasn't been able to play it or yet. I could deal 3 damage to this guy. Okay. And I don't see a point to really do it. So in the turn, I'm not doing well. Not doing well. Let's try and stick it out though. Let's hope we can actually get these victories we want to get. Maybe he'll disconnect. Maybe we'll get really lucky and he'll disconnect. It does really bring about this whole situation of where you want. Here we go. This guy.
Everyone, get in here!
Then this guy.
Everyone, get in here!
Then this guy.
Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in here!
Then this guy. And in the
Job's
turn.
done.
Nice.
Try this.
This guy usually doesn't work this well, but I think I've maybe have figured out a path here. So if I can figure out a way to do 1 more damage to all these guys, hey, that'll work. Let's see. So kill this one, then deal this much damage.
Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in here!
And then face the music. Grim nature.
Special delivery!
Darn it. can just find a way to do more damage to all of them. Oh, I can't.
Back from the junkie.
So, who cares if he kills one of these guys? Let's just pile on. Looks like I might be able to turn this around. It's turn 14, and still he hasn't played this card. Wow.
Battle detected. Running the program.
Smash in the face if you can't play. We'll get this done in the next turn. Unless this turns out to be something really crazy and he's just been stringing us along the whole time. Between our armor and our health, we're back almost to 30.
Armor
Good luck.
made to
Bad
fit.
luck. Really? That was the card he was keeping from the very beginning. What a ridiculous card to keep.
Back from the junkie. Running the program.
Victory! Great, great, great. So one more victory is all we need. Not only will it put us at 4,600, it will get this recording session done in a very satisfactory way. We'll get. I want to keep recording sessions down to 2 episodes per every 3 days, at least for a
You
while.
asked for it.
Victory or death!
Alright, let's see. Don't need any of these cards. They're all bad cards. Nah, they're all pretty good cards actually, but not what I want to start with. None of those are what I want to start with either. There's no early game in this deck. There really isn't. This is not enough, at least. Mage versus warrior. Ideally, if you got this guy out, he would be.
Greetings.
He would be a little bit helpful. Because she could try and do that to that, but she wouldn't. She might do it once and then realize, oh, every time I damage it, it gets 3 more attack. We're getting there. We're making progress. If we can make it to the 5th turn. One more turn. Now the question is, what's the secret? Will the secret hurt us? Should we risk it, or should we just bring out the NTK bot? Actually, there's nothing that can be for the mage that's scary. Your entity is the most scary thing. Alright. So end our turn as it stands. We don't want them to get too afraid of this yet. If he played like transform, that's something that would be bad. Alright. Deal 1 damage to all minions, plus deal 1 damage to him, plus give him 33, plus that's 4. So, do this. guess I could have brought that out first if I'd bothered to count. So now they're in trouble. It's gonna take out at least 2 of his characters. He's made a mistake. Okay. What do we want to bring out? This one. And this one.
Job's done.
And end our turn. He can't kill me. So does he want to kill the Berserker, or does he just want to freeze it with this? That's what he's got to ask himself. If he freezes it with this and kills this one, he can keep the Berserker. Or he can play Flamestroke. That works too. Not to worry. This is hardly the only trick in my book. This.
Job's done.
And hit it. End our turn. Trying desperately to keep me frozen. It's not going to work in a second. So we want to play this and this. Well, this and then this next turn. So that will be 7.
Are you ready for this?
He's wasting his magic spells. Taunt and enrage.
May my ancestors.
There we go. I hope that's the right move.
Well played.
I hope that's the right move. I may have put too much into this.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah, I think I've screwed up. Yeah, I've screwed up. Darn it. I got outplayed there. Just outclassed and outplayed. Let's give it one more attempt, and if I don't get it on this, then I think I'll just end the episode and do it offline. It's the same thing to say too. I mean, it's like there's just nothing more to say. I am definitely enjoying the Walking Dead Season 2, and I want to get back to recording that instead of this, and
Garrosh versus
the more and
Valkyria.
more I sit here,
I must protect the one. Victory
the
or
less
death!
time I have to do the other thing. Let's see. Guess I can keep that just in case. Plus, we're going pretty long.
My greetings.
I shouldn't greet him. Every time I greet, I lose. I don't believe that's actually true, but I should believe that at least.
Put this apple on your head.
Well, I shouldn't believe things that aren't true. That's not accurate. But sometimes it's fun to believe things that aren't true.
It's time for a little blow.
Battle commencing.
shotgun might actually help us. The knife juggler might do some damage to my characters to enrage them. Like that. Now I can give him damage minion +3/+3, make it a 5/5. Is that really what you should do?
May my ancestors watch over me.
Let's just end it there.
Silver moon shall not fall.
Alright, we're ready for the Berserker. That's what I wanted to be at. So let's bring that there. And
Who you want me kill?
kill
Battle commencing.
these two. I think that's the right move. Now he could use this Divine Shield to do 3 damage to me with no damage to himself.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's see. Revenge 1 damage to everybody sounds good. Damaged minion here sounds good. Now I'm an 8/9. Have to hit this. 11/6. So they'll just kill him. Darn it.
Where shall I strike?
Is he gonna make a mistake? Doesn't look like it. Draw a card for each friendly damaged creature. Let's play this and
Job done.
end the turn, I guess. Thought there would have been enough to play this and get some armor. I think you kind of have to heavily rely on armor up to play the warrior, because you're gonna take damage early game. Oh, that sucked. This.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Guess this. And this. Sure. Come on, turn this around. Have him quit. Have him lose connection. Have him do anything. I want to end on a victory, not on another loss.
Someone call for it. Where shall I strike?
So let's draw a card. Enrage, Wind Fury, and attack.
Job done.
You know, that might be one way I can speed up these episodes, is if I just concede it. When as soon as it goes bad, just be like, I give up. But boy, does that feel like a terrible way to make a series. It really does. Alright, so let's end our turn right where we are. Now, either he's going to attack my face twice, or he's going to attack my... What is this guy called? A Riven? Riven? Worgen. Raging Worgen. So, we do this to silence this.
My shield
Pump
for
these guys
Argus.
up. We do this to attack this guy. And if I could just get one more attack on my weapon, I would be fine, but it's not gonna work that way, so let's if I kill this one, no, I still can kill him. Not going well. Here we go. All minions are going to take 30 damage. Die. And I will end the turn. No reason to use the weapon. Weapon's death rattle doing 1 damage to minions yet. If all you can do is hit me in the face, it should be pretty good for a while then. Again, end the turn until he draws something he can play, or he wants to play. This does not look good. Does not look good. There we go.
Job done.
If he can't defeat this guy, which I have a hard time believing he can't, with 4 cards in his hand, I would think you could do at least something there.
They are bent to my command.
That's a strange choice. Strange choice, but whatever. Seems like he thinks he can play a card. Or he's questioning it. Right. Act
Let the
pain.
pain speak to me.
This. Go down to 12. So we're almost even matched here.
Let the pain speak
If
to
he
me.
stupidly attacks my guy, he would lose. Just keep smashing the face, I suppose.
Job done.
We're now even. 12 to 12.
Back from the jungle.
Now it's 20 to 12. Not so even anymore. Well, this isn't going well. Come on. Well, definitely not going to survive another turn.
Bring the pain.
Let's do this.
My time.
Alright. So now I can have this one here. And
I must choose.
Job done.
I think I may have saved myself there. I'm trying to deck him, but I'm gonna deck myself first.
I wonder.
Come on, make a mistake. Make a mistake. Make a mistake.
Time waits for no one.
Oh, is he not gonna move? Excellent. Get my hands on that controller, ready to just smash the face. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to kill this guy. I want to kill this guy. Just kill this guy. I think I want to kill everybody. Alright, let's see. Is this a better guy to have?
Battle detected.
Let's see. Kill this one.
Jumping down.
This one. This one. Smash the face. Smash the face. Get some more armor.
Job's done.
Oh man, I forgot. I should have killed that one.
Time waits for no one.
Hopefully he doesn't move. Come on. Come on. Darn it. Deal the damage, draw a card. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. Here we go. Alright, so that's... I need to get rid of 2 attacks.
Bring the pain. Job's done.
He's down to 4 cards. If he can't play any of these cards, then these 4 cards. Yeah. So we're in trouble. Deal 1 damage and give it +2 attack.
Back to work. Bring the pain.
From the junkie.
Job done.
Well, these stall tactics might actually work. If this keeps going this way, wow.
Magic detected.
Come on, just lose your connection again. That's all that really needs to happen is for him to lose his connection again.
I'm almost out of cards.
Alright.
Running the program.
No problem. Ruptar Ogre.
I've lost. It was a hard earned battle,
The future hold.
but I have lost. Hard earned loss. We did everything we could. If we could have gotten them to draw several more cards, we could have decked them. If we could have cleared out this board and the next cards, we could have won. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I will just play as Warrior offline and get that last victory. That'll get us 60. That'll have us at 46 something next episode. I won't buy a pack or do anything off screen, of course. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. On those 2 points, let me know in the comments if you'd prefer for me to continue playing till a victory, whether that would be 15 or 30 more minutes extra video footage of me losing, or if you're cool with me just playing offline and believe in me that I can do it, but it takes a lot longer than what I would like to spend recording. So let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Also, it'd be very much appreciated if you could support me. Click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.